Hi there, this is Solid Ronin from Solid Ronin Films, and welcome to a little video about my purchases in the Indicator sale and how I justify them. Powerhouse Indicator, as you may or may not know, had a sale probably about 3 weeks ago or something like that. And I'm generally not a completist. I have just about, I think, all of the single edition films that I probably want from Indicator. So there wasn't really too much initially that intrigued me about the sale. But then my mind wanders, as it sometimes does, to box sets, and I have all the Indicator box sets apart from 4. So because Eureka Masters of Cinema are releasing a Sam Fuller box set in October or November, I thought, well, I might as well get the Indicator Sam Fuller at Columbia box set. Just for Sam Fuller. Just in case you didn't know what the box set was about. This is Spine 76, 77, 78 and 79. And I got number 3527 of 6000. And this has 7, not directed by Sam Fuller. Some of them are written, so some of his scripts. And I felt at the price, because on the sale it was £17 off, so I thought that's quite a good deal. So you get It Happened in Hollywood, Adventure in Sahara, Power of the Press, Shockproof, Scandal Sheet, The Crimson Kimono, and Underworld USA. Of course, Criterion in the UK just released The Naked Kiss and Shock Corridor, which I also purchased. So they're in 4 cases. So this one has It Happened in Hollywood, Adventure in Sahara and Power of the Press. I mean, I haven't actually opened them up yet. I'm doing this for the first time on camera. Oh, look at the nice booklet. This box set is multi-region. Please let me know in the comments below if you made any purchases yourself in the Indicator sale, or if you are outside the UK, whether you made some orders and whether you actually received them yet. This one has Shockproof and Scandal Sheet. I'm not going to go into the extras, but as usual, Indicator really does a fantastic job on the extras and booklets. So that is number 76 and 77. This is number 78, which is The Crimson Kimono, which is written, produced, directed by Sam Fuller. And again, lovely booklet. Like I said, I'm not going to get every single Indicator release. That would be crazy. This is number 79, Underworld USA. Again, written, produced and directed by Sam Fuller, is the man himself. So again, booklets with them all. And they're all in a lovely box. And it's always a good hard box with indicator. None of your flimsy boxes. So I thought, that's good, I'll just get the Sam Fuller box set, and that's quite lovely. But then I thought, one of the Hammer box sets interests me. The other ones I wasn't really that interested in. So I kind of bought the first Hammer box set, Volume 1, Fear Warning, which has Maniac, The Gorgon, Fanatic and Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. And this is 3012 out of 6000. Again, that's lovely cover art in the box. And Hammer. And then of course Indicator then released the news that there's going to be a Hammer Volume 4 box set. This is Maniac, spine number 54. Directed by Michael Carreras. Written and produced by Jimmy Sangster. Again, this box set is multi-region as well. Again, these are Hammer films that I don't believe I've seen. Fanatic. Again, they have the reversible artwork. Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. There's the mummy reading a newspaper. I don't think that's from the film. And the Gorgon, which I'm sure I have seen. This is number 55. This is a Terence Fisher. I'm pretty sure I've seen the Gorgon. So when they kind of announced there was going to be a Volume 4, I thought, well, if there's a Volume 4 and I've got Volume 1, that's a good start. The other box sets, I'm not really intrigued by the films. So that's Volume 1. But then I kind of looked in the extras, and even the films that might necessarily or not necessarily be that interesting, they did kind of have some interesting extras. So I got Hammer Volume 2. I mean, you have to remember these were £15 off the usual price. See, desperately tries to justify it. This is number 5213 of 6000. And this has The Snorkel, Never Take Sweets from a Stranger, which is a fantastic title and good advice. The Full Treatment and Cash on Demand. Again, a ton of extras. Nice cover. That's the individual discs. So we have number 58, The Snorkel. If you saw this evil man, it would be the last face you ever saw, apparently. Again, this box set is multi-region. Then we have number 59, Never Take Sweets from a Stranger. Which is obviously really good advice. And we have The Full Treatment. That's directed by Val Guest. Again, so some of these aren't films that I would be immediately kind of interested in. Like I said, Volume 4, which I've pre-ordered, does have some interesting titles. There's a Frankenstein in it and a Jekyll and Hyde. This is Cash and Demands by number 61. Which has Peter Cushing. Not Peter Cushing, he's a completely different actor. And again, come in a lovely box. So that was Volume 1 and 2, and I've pre-ordered Volume 4. So I thought, well, it would be silly to have volumes 1, 2 and 4. So I picked up Volume 3, which is Blood and Terror, which is The Camp on Blood Island, The Stranglers of Bombay, Yesterday's Enemy, and The Terror of the Tongs. And this is 5,851 of 6,000. Because I've got a feeling one of these box sets is either going out of print or soon to be out of print. Yes, this has Christopher Lee as a Chinaman. Again, ton of extras. Again, Terror of the Tongs isn't a particularly good film, but the extras on it are really quite interesting. That's my excuse, I'm sticking to it. So we've got The Camp on Blood Island, which is spine number 80. So it now means that I accidentally have all of the Indicator box sets with Hammer Volume 4 to come. So we have Yesterday's Enemy, spine number 81, again directed by Val Guest. Obviously, the chances of me getting around to actually watching these are fairly... So we've got The Stranglers of Bombay, which is a great title. This is directed by Terence Fisher. Yep. And finally, everybody's favourite, The Terror of the Tongs, with Christopher Lee. Again, all with booklets. There's Christopher Lee as a Chinaman. Even though I do have to say the box on Volume 3 is rather nice. So that's my accidental purchasing of the 3 Hammer box sets and the Sam Fuller one, which was the one I was kind of started with. Thanks very much for watching. Please let me know in the comments below how mad I am and if you made any purchases in the Indicator sale. Thanks very much for watching, and hopefully I will get some therapy for my wallet. On that bombshell, farewell.